All right, my last topic is from you. Yes, I know y'all always like, he always using Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless and Colin Coward. We the ones that watch. We the one that get you the views. I'm listening. You know this show ain't about me. It's about we. I hear y'all out there. Man, I'm literally in here having therapy talking to y'all every day. And then I catch some of them comments. I'll be like, man, they making me more sick. But then there's a comment like this. Oh, I don't even know who you are, big dog, but send me your address. YouTube ain't the friendliest place. It doesn't support real community like us kicking it. It ain't Instagram. But boy, give me your information. I owe you for this. Listen what he just wrote to me. Sports media, I'm gonna change some of this. Sports media fell off when they started to discredit athletes that came after Jordan and Tom Brady if they don't win championships. Now, the regular season in every sport, people say, is irrelevant. They say that now. Yep. Then mother suckers blame Stephen A. Smith like he was by himself. Thank you. Not the only one. Dudes that weren't athletic got mad when the athletes started speaking for themselves because that undermines the whole point the media served. You mean y'all got your own voices? We ain't got to just talking for y'all? They look to trash athletes that led to fans trashing them. And now the majority of the people say now, back in the day, the game was better. So mother suckers stopped watching the games to only watch the championship just to discredit whoever won. So, sports media hung itself with their own product. Little LOL, just so you know. This is light work for me, homie. Wow. Keep this up here because we're going to talk through this. Let's go chunk by chunk. Sports media fell out when they started to discredit athletes that came after Jordan and Tom Brady if they don't win championship. Bingo! I swear, growing up, nobody was talking about how many rings you won and that was your career. That was like, that was almost like, okay, add everything else up. Oh, what did it add up to? Oh, I won a championship too. Oh, God. Because we won. Dog, you could be sorry as hell win a championship. There are people who haven't even played in the championship game that are champions. No real true baller grew up in their spirit unless they one of these newbies. Taught, socialized, believing that a championship is the ultimate validation. Oh, it's one of those notches. But you're going to look at Dame Lillard and be like, nah. Charles Barkley, nah. Barry Sanders, nah. Dan Marino, nah. What? The cherry on top is now the cake? Oh, okay. Okay. Lamborghini merch. Let me stop. Now, the regular season in every sport, people say is irrelevant. Then they blame Stephen A. Smith like he was by himself. Pow. So when it started to break, like, oh, we got an easy, simple way to group greatness. Champions. Anybody walking around here saying Joe Namath the best quarterback ever? He won a championship and he won one that people didn't think he was going to win. And he said, well, no, we're going to win it. And that's how it went. That was the story. Okay. Ain't nobody walking around here saying everybody's sorry who didn't win one and you great because you did. And then, so, Stephen A. Smith, Skip Bayless, they the OGs, they the pioneers of that early 2000s, that late 90s, like TV. I know they've been doing it and reporting and writing in the papers, 80s, Skip in the 70s. But I'm talking about when it went, it popped because they saw it. And Skip has a lot to do with it. Stephen A., a lot to do with it. Because it became the simple way to group it. That's it. That's greatness. I don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it? Well, maybe you don't know it then if you don't want to hear it. Anyway, dudes that weren't athletic got mad when the athletes started speaking for themselves. Because that, excuse me, I'm so sorry, y'all. That undermines the whole point the media serve. Now that's a sentence. That's a whole show in itself. I told you when the NARPs show their anger, their jealousy, their envy in sports media by clowning the athletes more. Trust me. That's what they do. They go, like when Stephen A. Smith went at Russell Wilson, that's a NARP play. That's a non-athletic, regular person play. That's what they do. They be like, you don't look like you want it. And you do? You want the ball? You throw it. You talking about something different. Oh, so you talking about what I do for a living, and I don't look like I want it, even though I already won a championship, even though I already been in 9 Pro Bowls, even though I already been in 2 Super Bowls, or already been a franchise player, already made hundreds of millions. Okay, that's what I do, and you say I don't look like I want it. Okay, flip-flop. What do? Do you want it? Oh, I work hard. I do this. Yeah. Anybody can talk. Anybody can talk like that. But you talking better than everybody else, so congratulations. Looks like you want it. You know what success looks like. So why you don't think I'm successful? That's almost like Russell Wilson going to Stephen A. Smith and saying, oh, when you remember you got laid off and you weren't good? Or was that the circumstances? See what I'm saying? Whew. So that was a moment. And I just used that because we just talked about that. But there are more than that. When the athletes start saying, shut up and dribble, nah, I'm going to talk. Matter of fact, I'm going to own a media agency. My name is LeBron James. You better recognize, lady. I don't think that athletes should be the only voice. I just think it should be the primary voice. Why? Because we talking about sports, damn it. You ever be around somebody who ain't play sports? I'm not talking about what level even. I'm saying played. And then it gets some level sometimes. But played. Oh, man. Oh, shut up. Dog, shut up. They looked at trash athletes that led to fans trashing them, and now the majority of people say now back in the day the game was better. That's the danger of it. Y'all can keep trying to act like, oh, it don't matter what they say about these athletes and stuff. Oh, yeah, it does. Because now you go to a game, it's 80,000 people saying some silly stuff. And those are narps. They sitting there with bellies like me. Man, you better put some respect on what you're seeing out there. Why? This is why. Because your kids are going to respect them more than anything else outside of you. Every time, every study, every research shows, every paper, put an athlete with any other occupation and career choice in front of the youth, and which one's going to have the most impressions? Which one's going to have the deepest impression on your child? Which one's going to get the most respect from your child? Which one's going to command the most attention from your child? Does your child walk around in hospital clothes? I want to be a doctor. No, he wears a Mahomes jersey. And he's begging you for the Josh Allen one. And he wants also, got to get a Caleb Williams one, Mom. All the kids got it. I need those Steph Currys, baby. Oh, can I get the Giannis's while you're at it, Mama? Is anybody buying the Dr. Phil's? And ain't nothing wrong with being Dr. Phil, but these kids ain't seeing that just yet. So that's why there's so much power in what we're doing over here. And we got to protect the voice. We got to protect the game. So mother suckers stop watching the games to only watch championship games just to discredit whoever won. Yep. That was a weak championship. How many times have we seen that? That championship was weak. That road was easy. Nobody was playing. Everybody was hurt on their road. So you told me greatness is grouped up by winning the championship. Then I win the championship. Then you tell me, not yours because it was too easy to get. When I thought that's just how the game go. So sports media hung itself with their own product. Yeah, typically that's how it goes. You know, you eat your own, right? People, most crimes are committed against who? People in your locale, proximity crimes. You get a gun in your house, what you gonna do? What they say, like 80% chance you're gonna shoot somebody you know. 20% chance you shoot an intruder and robber. More likely to hurt someone you know. And that's what happened. Sports media became that loaded gun. And they wasn't really informing and educating and really enlightening us to what we should. It turned into like the stats show. A lot of friendly fire there. A lot of eating his own, killing his own. So just want to take that away and let y'all know. Thank you, brother. I will send you a gift bag full of goodies. Mahomes jerseys and stuff. No, I don't know you. You don't know me. Well, you kind of do. Point being, I want to get to know you, big dog. And anybody, your comments, send them in, videos, whatever it may be. You could go send them to info@projecttransition.org, info@projecttransition.org, or, I read them comments. But send me good stuff like that, man, and I love to highlight what you guys got going on. Shout out to my man, Slim 6088. Sound like a cyborg. Salute to you, man. That was one of my favorite comments I ever read, brother. That was sick with it. All right, that'll do it for today's episode of Never Shut Up. My wife got to go to work. What else I got to do? I got big meetings today. Long day of meetings. Ooh, Marcellus trying to be somebody. We building this thing over here. It's going down. Love for you guys. Have an amazing day. I know I will.